Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids just able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here at Leo High School. We are about ready to start our second night of sectional action here in Sectional 21 in Class 3A. Our first matchup tonight will be the host school, the Leo Lady Lions. They will take on the Lady Railroaders of Garrett tonight in our first quarterfinal match here in this sectional. This is our second night already. Tuesday night we started it off with a bang. We had a really good one here as a real good Woodland team lost to Heritage, who was 28-2, and that went 5, and Heritage is able to pull out a big win. Your prize for winning that one is you get to take on the number 3 ranked team in the state in Class 3A, the Angola Lady Hornets. My name's Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for this matchup here at Leo tonight. I'll be joined by Will Power and Lindley Kistler tonight here on our broadcast. Garrett comes into this matchup 9-19 overall. They went 3-7 in the NECC. Leo, on the other hand, they went 19-9 overall, and they went 6-1 in the NE8, and that lone loss to the Belmont Lady Braves, who are playing tonight in Oak Hill, I believe, in their first round of their sectional there down in southern Indiana. So a lot of volleyball going on around the area right now, and this is actually most of your sectionals get started tonight here in Northeast Indiana. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll pay some bills, and we'll talk about both teams. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive is celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball player in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration provides top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfectant services throughout Northeast Indiana. That's Sioka Cleaning and Restoration. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. To learn more about our services, log on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. You can follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. You can like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I already mentioned it. One match already done in this sectional. It was an opening round match for Heritage taking out Woodland in 5. And they will play Angola in game number 1 on Saturday at 11 a.m. here at Leo High School. This one between Garrett and Leo. The winner of this one will take on our second quarterfinal match this evening between Concordia and Bishop Dwenger. They faced off, about 9 days ago for the right to call themselves the Summit Athletic Conference champions, and it was Concordia coming away with a straight set victory at Concordia. What was just a good match for Concordia. They just thoroughly outplayed Dwenger that night. They got every single 50-50 ball, and they run away with their first crown in, I believe, 5 years for Coach Trish Miller. Well, looking at these two teams, I already mentioned it. Leo on the not Leo, but Garrett on the season went 9-19 overall, 3-7 in conference play. Their head coach is Taylor Smith. They had notable wins this season, 2 times over Eastside. They beat Eden, Westview, and they're coming off a straight set loss to Angola. Leading them in kills this season is their outside opposite hitter tonight. That'll be Martinez. She does everything on this team for Garrett. She's got 160 kills, 63 aces, 34 blocks, 200 digs, 218 assists for the junior. Their other player that plays on the outside, and she's a great defensive player. Let's get that clear right away. That is Kinley Smith. She's got 148 kills on the season, 34 aces, 11 blocks, and 255 digs. She will not come off the court for Garrett this evening. In the middle, they've got Kelsey Bergman. She's got 120 kills to go along with 62 blocks. They go with a 2-setter system as well, so they'll run a 6-2. Rebecca Yarian will be one of the setters. She's got 269 assists on the season to go with 168 digs and 19 aces. We will also see her hit from the outside. She's got 81 kills. We already mentioned Martinez as the other setter. And another young lady that will be in the middle tonight is Delaney Hickson. She's got 56 kills for Garrett. And in the back row, their libero tonight will be Kennedy Hutton. She's got 222 digs on the season. And joining her as a defensive specialist tonight will be Stella Mix. So that is a look at the Garrett roster. For Leo, they're on a bit of a roll right now. They went 19-9 overall during the season, 6-1 in conference play. Their head coach is Ashley Robbins. Notable wins this season over Busco, Norwell, over a good Mount Vernon team. They beat Blackhawk, and they're coming off a straight set victory over DeKalb. Looking at their roster, leading them in kills right now is their outstanding, well, she kind of plays everywhere. That is Grayson Norris. She's got 168 kills on the season and also has 13 aces and 14 blocks. She'll head to play her college volleyball next year at Bethel. Keela Garten will hit from the outside tonight. She's got 155 kills, 16 aces, and 79 digs. Their libero is Abby Gebert. She's an outstanding back row player with 136 digs on the season. Their setter tonight will be Ava Maxwell. The juniors got 304 assists on the season, 18 aces and 79 digs. We'll also get a chance to see in the front row tonight Emma Barnett. And if you got to get a high five tonight, you don't want to get one from Emma Barnett. She darn near slaps your hand right off your wrist. She's a very high energy player for Leo. She's got 52 kills, 23 aces. Also, another young lady we'll see in the middle tonight will be Emmy Kennedy, and Annabelle Schweigert will probably hit off the right side tonight for Leo. Leo is basically, Lindley is here, my camera girl. She is going with the volleyball diet tonight of hot dogs. She likes to do that. It's great to do during the baseball season, but she likes to do it during the volleyball season as well. So this should be a good one here in our first matchup tonight here on Summit City Sports. We want to wish good luck to all of our local teams as just about everybody kicks off their postseason play tonight here in Northeast Indiana. Once again, the winner of this one right here will play against Concordia or Bishop DeWanger in our second matchup on Saturday at or around 12:30 right here at Leo High School. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, it's Friday Night Lights. Our final week of regular season football will be here on Summit City Sports. A lot of teams trying to stay healthy and get ready for a deep run in the state tournament. Well, that'll do it for the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here at Leo High School. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then, too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier, too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November in addition to the club training he was doing because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos.
Well, it looks like we've met our starters here. Something wrong with the sound system here at Leo tonight. Everything was a little bit echoey. I don't even know if you caught any of the young ladies' names that are playing this evening, but we'll mention them all when they get on the court, on and off the court here this evening here at Leo. Once again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here at Sectional 21. This is in Class 3A. We will follow the 3A sectional, or 3A champion here as far as they go. We will also do regionals next week at Norwell, and then we will head off to semi-state at Plymouth in 2 weeks. I'm joined by Will Robbins. You came in right as the anthem started. You like to do that at grand entrance, by the way. I think you've done that 3 or 4 times this year.
Well, you know me with my schedule. I'm always trying to squeeze in a little more work and then get here just in the nick of time. So it actually works out about perfect most of the time. Then I'm sliding in right on time.
I think you did that for the Homestead match, too, when you came out and helped us. You showed up right at the national anthem. So it looks like we're ready to go here. Leo tonight will be dressed in their home purple uniforms. I love that color. And Garrett will be in their road maroon, or not maroon, but navy-colored uniforms tonight. At least they're not both in white. I've had that like 4 times this year. So, we'll see what happens here tonight. But it looks like Maxwell's going to get us started here for Leo. And just so you know, Will, Leo is my sneaky pick in this sectional. They have played well down the stretch, and that means something.
No, most definitely. They're peaking at the right time, and, they're a solid team. So, yeah. But at the same time, any of these teams, if they put it together with volleyball, you get into a good rhythm and get some momentum. Really, anybody can beat about anybody on any given night.
So a quick lead for Leo here. They're up 1-0. They've got Garton, Schweigert, and Grayson Norris in the front row. His pass off the net and a high bump set coming out of Kinley Smith. It feels like Kinley Smith has been on Garrett for like 14 years.
Yeah, she's probably been on varsity since as a freshman.
Oh, yes, for sure. She hits that one long and out of bounds. Got to let everybody know what we're on tonight. You know who's texting me right now wanting to know where the game's at.
Does somebody want to scout?
No, well, it's not like he doesn't know every girl in the area.
Take a little overpass here.
And that's played into the net and then over by Schweigert and a quick swing by, I think that was Yarian, it was.
Yeah, Yarian on the right side. Nice little high swing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know this year that that we're just on IHSA TV the whole way through this year. Here's Garton out of the back row. That finds the corner.
Yeah, I actually wasn't able to watch one of the matches the other night and actually, remembered and went to IHSA and I was able to find the match. You guys are getting big time over here.
Yeah, the state kind of just did all that. Well, that's cool, too. We don't have to monkey around with getting on Facebook and YouTube either.
Well, yeah, and it's a centralized location, so everybody can find it in the state.
And Miss Garton with her 17th ace of the season.
Yeah, if they're going to do an upset this weekend, they would need her to get that top spin serve going.
Absolutely. Concordia has already joined us in the gym as well. What else has Coach Miller got to do?
Right.
And there's a tight ball to the net. Whoa, was that Emma Barnett? It was.
It was.
Short, quick swing by her net, goes out of bounds. And that'll send back Kinley Smith to serve. On comes the number 11, that is Bavers. And that goes off the net, good play. But it's going to be tight. Martinez with the swing, Garton with an up. Oh, that's going to be in.
Deep corner.
Yeah. They've been really generous on the double contacts already this week. Ooh, good block by Bergman.
Norris came in a little early and let that ball get behind her, but it was a great block up and over.
And Kinley Smith to serve once again. It wouldn't be Garrett without a Smith on the team, that's for sure.
between
Coach
Garrett and Woodland.
Yeah,
you always have a Smith on the team.
Yeah, and then of course Woodland on Tuesday night starts 4 Smiths.
Actually, that was the match I was watching.
Yeah. Ava, Audrey, Marissa, they all started, and McKenna, they all started in that match. And if you had a Snyder or a Smith, you were good.
I was going to say, it makes it easy when you're announcing.
Not really.
When in doubt, yell Smith.
Just yell Smith, exactly.
But I'm sure you kind of confuse all the Smiths, though, after a while.
Well, in this match against Heritage, they went ahead and played their normal positions. I had them a couple weeks ago. They played Garrett, and he changed them all. He had Audrey was the libero, not McKenna. I was completely confused for about two sets. Bergman with a good hard serve, and that goes out of bounds.
It's a good aggressive serve, though. Unless it's just a little long. That's what you like to see early on.
Yes.
Though. You don't want them to be nervous and a little scared. Get into a rhythm, be aggressive. And that's what it's going to take for them to be able to beat Leo tonight.
Martinez will go to Yarian. That comes over the net. Barnett will play it to Maxwell. Back row attack again. That was a touch. It was a touch. Garton with her second kill. Grayson going to go play at Bethel.
Yeah. Yeah, she not sure if she's going to be a right side or middle. They just, they really like her, and she can play both. So she is one of those versatile athletes, can even hit a little bit outside. So look for her to get some play time pretty early on.
Garton again out of the back row. I'll tell you what, if you were somebody from a college right now and you're watching this, and you haven't tried to sign any of the young ladies that are juniors or seniors in the area, good luck. Most of them are already committed or verbally committed to somewhere.
Yeah, that is true.
It has gone quick here in the area.
Oh,
Barnett.
Wow. Good to see her getting going early as well.
Yeah, that line judge on the near side, he was taking a beating. The balls were hitting him. Same with the other guy.
Didn't he lose his shoe?
Yeah, he lost his shoe. Ran right out of his PF flyer. Wow, good swing again.
Volleyball is one of those sports. Even the referees and the line judges got to be athletes over here. Oh, they're coming at him already.
And that was Kennedy.
Yeah, Amy Kennedy with a nice little slide down the line.
Her mother and I went to high school together, and we've got a timeout. We're not even going to go to the timeout. You and I already know what these timeouts, I didn't even get a chance to ask the officials if we could just take the full timeout.
Get a full minute
Get the full minute in, because they just haven't done it much this year. And I think the only team all year that has used the full minute is Concordia. That's it. The one and only. Now, when I do college, they have no choice. They stay for the whole 115 out on the break. So, right now, this would be longer than any of them we had on a Tuesday night. But that was a good matchup between Heritage and Woodland to get this sectional started.
Yeah, no, definitely. Both teams are just, really well skilled, got a lot of talent. Heritage is probably one of the toughest serving teams we've seen all season. So great ball control, serves tough, and then Woodland is just huge.
I know.
They just have a lot of size. But I think down the stretch, they lacked a little bit of ball control, and that kind of hurt them. But it really, they battled, and it went back and forth. That was, the match I was watching online. I wasn't able to make it in person. But, that's really all you ask for when you get into the state tournament is just some good competition and teams battling and back and forth. And, you love to see some 5-set matches and hate to see those 3-0 blowouts. Well, ace already at a Grayson right out of timeout.
Yeah, and that match was exactly the carbon copy of the regular season matchup between the two teams, where it was back and forth, and then they got to the 5th set, and passing just went away from Woodland, another ace.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is one thing with volleyball. It doesn't matter how big and how bad your hitters are. You really do got to have ball control and be able to get the ball up to the setter so you can actually get those big hitters, a good, decent set.
And quite frankly, I thought Claire Bickle may have played her best match of the season.
Yeah, she played outstanding. In system, out of system, she was swinging away. I was definitely impressed by her game.
And she really kept her team in a couple of them sets when Zellers was struggling until about the middle of the 5th set, and then she was like, bam, it all kicked in for Kate Zellers. But I think Heritage, a good win, and your consolation is you just get to play Angola. How's that?
Congratulations. Yeah, go play the Goliath over here. Zellers is tough because she doesn't set during club season. She's right side and just won a national championship actually with club. And then you come to high school, and for 3 months it's a crash course, and you got to hurry up and set. And that's one position that you do need a lot of reps on to really be good and consistent with.
That'll go off the blocker and out of bounds. Martinez with the kill. Martinez, I was looking at her stats. It's nutty. 160 kills, 63 aces, 39 blocks, 200 digs, 218 assists.
This is the first time I've gotten to see her. She's hitting a nice high ball.
Yeah.
Nice lefty on that right side, which is always a nice little advantage. Yeah, got a nice little serve. Ooh, pushed the set back a little behind the 10-foot line again. Good job by Grace in keeping it in.
Nice set to Barnett.
Oh. Great swing, but defender right in the right spot.
Barnett again. Gebert everywhere in that back row right now. And that'll go off the blocker and out of bounds. That went off of Hickson. And I think was that Gartner or Kennedy?
They hit that?
Yeah.
That was Emmy Kennedy.
Emmy Kennedy again, yeah. Her mother and I graduated high school together. Yeah. Whoa, look out.
It's a great serve. Yeah, Kennedys are a great family. Just a great personality with big hearts. So,
Well, Gebert's going to get in the book tonight with a kill. She's going to tell her dad, isn't she? Or at least her older sister.
Yeah, definitely. Sure she's looking over, making sure that they got that mark down.
Ostermeyer will come back in. Will come in for the first time for Leo, and back to serve is Miss Barnett.
It's a tough serve there.
Not much on that one.
Oh, that could have been called a double. Well, the refs letting them play early, though. They don't mind that.
They did all night on Tuesday night.
I kept hearing the announcing. I could only see so much from the live stream, but several of those you could even tell from the live stream they were doubles.
Yeah, Coach Rydell wanted a lot of them. He ended up getting quite a few towards the end of the match for Woodland, but our second matchup tonight is going to be Concordia and Bishop DeWanger. They just played. Was that last Tuesday? Last Tuesday they played. Concordia wins in straight sets. And I think the thing with Concordia on that night was they played so inspired. Like they got every 50-50 ball. That doesn't happen all the time. Like right now, Leo's getting all the 50-50s.
Right.
Concordia that night got every one of them.
Yeah, and sometimes the game just goes that way. You just get every break. Everything seems to go your way. And then other nights, it seems like everything goes against you.
Yeah, that ball just goes barely over your fingertip.
Right. So I would assume that Dwanger is going to come in looking for some revenge, and if they go down, I can't imagine it's going to go 3-0 again.
No,
it's probably going to be a 5-setter.
But whenever Concordia and Dwanger play, we anticipate a 5-setter. The fact that it only went 3 the other night was quite frankly just an anomaly. It just doesn't happen that often.
Right.
Well, Barnett's going to serve again. Oh, she was ready to go even before the whistle.
Yeah. She is typically one speed. She is 100 mile an hour. She is a high-energy kid. She's definitely a kid you like on your team. She keeps everybody motivated, and she is fiery. Sometimes a little too fiery, where, as you see, a little too aggressive. And serve that ball about 10 feet long.
Stella Mix will serve now. Good pass by Ostermeyer. They'll give it to Kennedy. Kennedy hot here early. 4 kills for the junior.
Yeah, they definitely need a nice performance out of her this tonight and all tournament. That could definitely be a game changer for them if they can get their middles going. Because they're typically pretty heavy with their pins with Garton and Norris. So if they can get their middles going, it could definitely wreak havoc.
And miscommunication there between setter and attacker. And another point for the home squad. Gebert back to serve. We've said Emma Barnett is the one person in our broadcast, if I was playing with her, I would not want her to give me a high five because it would hurt.
Yeah, she is definitely one you gotta be prepared for.
Yeah, Jersey lawyers sometimes will slap your knuckles right out of your hand. So,
well, yeah, especially if she's a little angry, she can get
fired
Jersey,
up. Yes, yeah, Jeebert with an ace.
Yeah. Yeah, Barnett's usually fiery and excited and hitting your hand just out of excitement. I can see Jersey out of a little anger sometimes and her competitiveness rising up and try to break your hand on a high five.
Leo rolling here in first set and another ace by Jeebert.
Oh, no, they called it out. Looked like it was just wide.
Oh, this official called it out?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take that one off the board for her. Back to serve is number 7, Kennedy Hutton. Ostermeyer off the blockers. Good up by Martinez. Kinley Smith to Jeebert. Maxwell will try the outside to Ostermeyer off the blockers right to Mix. And now Kinley Smith.
Ooh, one stab over there.
Oh, look out, Kinley. Kinley will throw her body through anything.
I was going to say, she is definitely one of those athletes that will run through a brick wall to get that ball.
Then friendly fire off of Bergman. Kinley will be a good back row player at the next level. That is for sure. My guess is she's a libero probably at the next level. As good defense as she plays.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's a great high school outside, but yeah, unfortunately at that next level, a lot of those undersized outsides end up becoming DS liberos.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is she could be a DS and come in for one of the outsides and play back row and also hit a little bit back row. So she might still be able to hit a little bit out of the back row.
So there you go.
Yeah, great hard swing, high and deep. You can definitely see she's throwing everything she's got into each one of those balls and definitely using everything that she does have, being that undersized outside.
Rebecca Yarian will serve. Her team down here big in set number 1. Ostermeyer again with a good pass. They'll try Schweigert. The middle working tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you know, for Garrett, it's a little bit different this year for them in the middle. I know Bergman's in there, but they had Ostrowski for like 14 years, 15 years on the
right.
team. And when you lose somebody with that length in the middle, it just changes things for your team.
Yeah, most definitely. You lose a dependable go-to player like that, it's hard to fill that hole.
Keela Garten to serve.
Definitely got some size with Bergman, though.
Garten.
Yeah, that nice little top spin just really drops. So Hutton, just half a step, get underneath that ball. Let's see if she makes the adjustment.
Whoa, miss hit that one.
Sometimes that hand tends to turn and that little wrist away.
A little pronating there right at the end. Cost you an in ball there.
Yeah, I've had a few jump serves in my lifetime that might have accidentally hit the referee or the fans over on the sideline where the ball just gets outside your body to the right a little bit and that hand turns and look out.
Can't blame it on the wind, can you?
Right. So a dig by Hutton over there.
Martinez again.
Up.
And here's an overpass, comes right back to Jeebert.
In the middle there, yep. Oh.
Good block by Martinez.
Yeah, I was expecting middle and looked like so was Garrett.
They've only taken 3 or 4 swings off that outside so far for Leo. Maybe it's just, something they saw in the game plan.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously Ashley does a lot of scouting, but at the same time, a lot of times it's kind of universal. You want to get your middles going early. It's easy to set the ball to the pin, but, you really need your middles to be able to win. So a lot of times you try to feed them early and get them going.
Well, that kill by Grayson Norris in set number 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get ready for set number 2. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome, and we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development, mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back here to Leo High School. We are through set number 1. It was all of Leo in that set, Will. Like, they got going and it just didn't stop. That freight train just kept rolling.
Yeah, no, they really started out serving tough right out of the gate and then got their middles going early. And when a team's serving tough and they're passing well enough and good enough ball control to get their middles going, it is really tough to stop any team. So let's see if Garrett can slow them down a little bit, maybe put a little more service pressure on them, get them out of system, maybe take the middles out and make them a little more predictable on the offense.
And I know down the stretch, Leo played very good volleyball. I mean, they beat Blackhawk in that stretch. Blackhawk, to me, is going to go to the 1A state championship out of the North. I just don't know who's going to have the height, the length, the talent, the defense, the setter that's going to be just that much better than Blackhawk in the North. Somebody could prove me wrong, but man, I'll tell you what, that is a great win for Leo down the stretch over a very good Blackhawk team.
Yeah, Blackhawk has definitely got just a really good, well-trained team, and just has some real height and size that, look for them to make a deep run if they don't win it all.
When Martinez got on the team, Liv Martinez.
Yeah, that was a game changer.
It was. They went from being a modestly athletic team, like you know what I mean? Like, they got to a lot of balls,
right,
but they weren't like elite athlete type plays you would see sometimes. But when Martinez got on the team, that changed all that because she can just go anywhere on the court at any time.
Well, it definitely just gave them another weapon where, you got Cressy in the middle, you got Boyer on the outside, but besides that, they didn't have a lot of depth where now you got another big gun on the outside that starts to wreak havoc on the blockers where now they're a little late, they're hesitating because you got to worry about one more hitter. So it definitely makes them a lot more well-rounded and a lot tougher to stop.
And they have a good libero. Emmy Wood is as good as any libero in the area.
That's
so
for sure.
they have all the right tools this year for Coach Boyer to make a really good run at the state championship.
No, that's for sure. They really do. I mean, just top to bottom, they really do just have solid players in every position.
Kinley Smith will serve again now for Garrett. On comes number 11, Bavers once again. Grayson Norris will go off hands and out of bounds.
Big high swing. Burton was there, but just caught looks like the outside of her hand.
They list Bergman at 6 foot tall.
I was going to say,
with those arms, it's like 7 foot.
I was going to say, she might have a reach of a 6'4" or 6'5" kid.
Easily.
She's, definitely got some size.
Another chance now for Leo.
That's
no touch. But that hit Coach Smith. It did, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised Smith didn't sprawl out and dig that, though.
I know.
You know, the instincts want to get out there and play.
She looks like she could still be playing college volleyball,
Oh,
Coach
that's
Smith.
for sure. She was a heck of an athlete. She could set and hit. Really well trained and just all the way around a great player.
And there was a Smith just before Kinley. It was her older sister, but for the life of me, I can't remember her name.
Her little sister was Logan Smith.
Logan, that's the one. Logan. That was Coach Smith's younger sister?
Yes,
oh my God.
sister. She went to college to play beach, and then now I just saw, I believe she transferred and is playing indoor at Marion.
Oh, wow.
I think she went to, is it Jacksonville State?
Yeah.
To play beach, and then, is down at Marion playing indoor now.
Interesting. She was a great athlete herself.
Yeah. Oh. Diaz jumped in front of Garden right there. Blew the dig.
I think Logan made the all-area team her senior year, and that was a pretty difficult class to be on that team.
Yeah, she was a little undersized, but just could do everything. She could set, hit, DS, whatever she needed to do.
Nice play. Man, Grayson's like, did you see that to the rest of the team?
She definitely saved that play, and that's, she went up and got that ball just before the blocker did. Able to throw it down.
And Norris will serve her team up 3 here in set number 2. Serving great tonight for Leo. Barnett gets rejected by Yarian. That'll bring back on Mix. She'll come in to serve. Good pass by Garton again. To Kennedy.
Oh.
Wow. Kennedy with 5 kills now.
Yeah, she is really, early in the season, they weren't connecting well, and was having some timing issues, but she is, they're really starting to connect here and peak at the right time.
It's a great crowd starting to get in the gym now. It's nice when you have 4 teams. It really does get packed.
Yeah. Barnett still a little too strong there.
Maybe she was in the weight room earlier today, had a weightlifting class.
Yeah. She always reminds me, the guys, they always want to take pre-workout before they play, get all amped up. I feel like she's got a natural pre-workout that she is high energy right from the very first serve.
Her T-shirt probably says no Red Bull needed. Kennedy again.
Oh, good adjustment.
Yarian mishits it into the net. I'll tell you, Lauren Snyder from Woodland the other night, we were right here on this angle where we're at right now, how she hit a couple of them with her knuckle.
Oh,
and it went around the net and went straight down the line and dropped in twice. It helps to be 6'1" and have long arms, but man, she made them look too easy.
Right. Yeah, I saw there was quite a few plays where they, outside the antenna, and cutting it back in and making some miraculous plays that, that's the type of plays that keep you in ball games, and a lot of times end up causing you to be able to upset some good teams.
Coach Rydell's got that team going in the right direction.
No, that's for sure. He's definitely perfect for that program. Definitely look for them to continue to just get better and better over there.
2 seniors on that team, and one was Ava Smith, who probably their best athlete on that team. She could play any of 3 sports in college, whether that's volleyball, basketball, or even softball. And she's a good athlete, but they're going to return all that size on that team next year.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to be a little disappointed they didn't pull out that 5th set, but at the same time, he's got to be encouraged to know that pretty much all of them are coming back, and he's got to a nice road ahead of him with some good athletes.
And he returns all his setters. Yeah, that's always nice.
That is always important. You can have all the hitters, but yeah, if you don't have a setter, it's a little useless.
Martinez.
Roll shot.
Barnett's going to get that one over.
And yes, long.
Yep, long. I tell you what, last night I was watching Minnesota play Ohio State, and Melanie Schaafmaster, the setter for who's amazing. She's like 6'3", 6'4" setter.
Yeah.
She had maybe the best pancake block I've seen in a long time in college.
She is, I saw her when she was in high school. We played against her a lot in club, and she, 6'4", setter, just a heck of an athlete. But most importantly, she's a competitor. She is a gamer.
Ask DeWanger how much they like the Schaafmasters. They went to Newcastle.
She had a little sister, too.
Yeah.
Melody. UNC.
Yeah.
She's North Carolina. Actually, she single-handedly beat us in the tournament with her jump serve. We had them down 24 to, I think, 18, and she went back and rattled off like 5 or 6 top-spin serves that we just couldn't side out and stop her. But, yeah, both those sisters. I know a lot of these high school coaches were glad to see those two graduate and move on.
Everybody in 4A. Everybody in 4A, because they came up 2, 3, and then 1, 4. Then they graduated, and everybody's like, get out of here.
Right. Finally, we got a chance. Oh,
I thought that was in or touched.
Yeah, no challenge in the high school.
No, only a matter of time.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
With technology, I could see it being in the next 5 years. The game is just so fast. You almost need it for some of the bigger matches, maybe for the state tournament.
And that one's long. Good thing Kinley missed that one.
She tried.
Another good hard serve. Jeebert spot on tonight. Schweigert.
Oh.
And now the middle not working.
Yeah, she got just a little too much on the side of it. Missed it wide. But sometimes, even though you don't get the kill, though, it still makes the blockers think that, hey, we got to watch these middles, and it'll open up some of the balls to the outside just like that.
Like that.
Great swing down the line. Yarian luckily got her hands up and protected that face. It's coming high and deep.
Oh, number 9 is going to come in to serve for the first time. That is Emerson Weaver. Yeah, we got a chance to watch her a lot in JV. Another high-energy young lady.
Yeah, she's definitely just a great all-around kid. She's a serious beach player, so she's great defense, great serve receive. Another great swing by Martinez. They only got her listed at 5'9", but she seems like she's playing like a 6-footer up there. She's making some nice high swings off the top of the block.
And Bergman back to serve, and we'll see if they go right at the freshman. They're going to try, but the libero steps in the way. Oh, that landed in.
I think we had a little confusion whether it was in or out or whose ball it was, too.
What is Weaver's natural position? Is she a DS?
She kind of bounces back and forth. She played a lot of DS in club, but she still got some nice size and does a lot of jump training and a lot of training in the sand, so still jumps pretty well. And so hits outside, I believe, for JV, and you'll probably see her play a little bit of outside here even for the varsity.
Some more new players are going to come on. They're going to bring on Merrill now for Barnett.
Tackett coming in.
Yep. And you'll like this one, Lindley. This young lady is going to go into the Coast Guard.
Tackett?
Tackett.
Really?
Your wife told me that she has decided that she is going to join the U.S. Coast Guard.
That's great. That actually, I mean, honestly, that seems like a really good fit for her.
And nice play there in the middle.
Like to set her release a little early. Forgot she's got to play defense first.
If you're going to be in the Coast Guard, you got to like water. And, man, what a career choice.
I got to imagine the boot camp or the physical training that they're going to do has got to be pretty tough, too.
Oh, man.
Kennedy is having a career night over here.
The girl ate her hops this morning.
Definitely had her Wheaties for breakfast over here.
We're going to look at this one on the Traction AP replay right here, Will. And you're going to see how high off the ground she gets. Bang.
Wow, yeah, she definitely has some nice little hops. She apparently is a borderline professional dancer and does a lot of dancing, ballet, so you can definitely see the springs in her legs.
Good tight set here, 15-14 now. Garrett will serve for the tie here. This is a mix to serve. They go right at Weaver off the net and high in the air. Now to Weaver out of the back row.
Hey, way to fix the bad pass, though. And make a nice, tough swing.
I think Kennedy and Maxwell. No, it's Maxwell with the block. When you have a smile like that, you had the block.
Well, especially being a little undersized.
Yeah.
You know, anytime they can get a block, it is definitely a career night for him. It just puts him on cloud 9.
And now Barnett will check back in with Keela Garten. So tonight we have a kill from the libero and a block from the setter. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
You're right.
Another chance now for Leo.
Oh.
Can anybody run it down? They do, but it's going to.
Nice hustle.
Wow.
That looked like that hurt a little bit.
Right now, the balance is very good for Leo.
Yeah.
Very good.
Definitely keeping them on their toes and definitely hard to read right now. That's what you want as an offense. You don't want to be predictable. As long as you can create a little seam in that block, get that middle blocker to be late, good things are going to happen.
Smith again, another good dig by Gebert. They'll try out Barnett. Jeez.
It's up by Hutton.
Garten will try it right through the double block.
By Garten. I don't know if you knew Hutton, the libero there. That's Coach Kelly Hartley, the former coach from Purdue Fort Wayne's daughter, and now AD. So she's definitely comes from a bloodline of volleyball greatness over there. So yeah, expect to see her continue to blossom over the next couple years. Just as I say, so she gets ace, but yeah, definitely a good little player. Still a little young, but she's definitely going to develop into a nice little player.
Yeah, it's right now it's 19-14 here. Leo took, if you're just joining us, they took set number one pretty convincingly here. I believe it was 25-10. And the winner of this one will take on our second match at tonight's winner, and that will be Concordia and Bishop DeWanger. And we've already mentioned it once. They played a week ago, well, a little over a week ago there at Concordia. Concordia won. I think Coach Trish Miller told me that was their first SAC title, and I want to say 6 or 7 years, 9 years even maybe, is what she said. So
yeah,
it's been a while since they held that crown, and they wanted to get it back.
I was going to say, yeah, they've had a little bit of a drought as of recent years. Partly, DeWanger's been really tough.
Yes.
And then, yeah, just they haven't had the same firepower that they used to have. So, yeah, it definitely, I'm sure, was pretty exciting to get back to the top.
They'll try Smith again. Garten is there. Grayson Norris again, and that went off of Martinez and out of bounds.
That was a great set right there by Maxwell. Everyone running towards the outside. Good back set. Back to Norris there.
And they're going to bring on Slick into the lineup. She'll set now. Ostermeyer will join the front row. And Barnett will serve. Oh, a little floater.
She hit her last two a little deep, so they went ahead and had her serve short there.
It's a Garten again, and will they say that? They say it was touched.
I was going to say, I wasn't quite sure if there was a touch or not. Yeah, it looked like Smith is questioning. Coach Smith didn't think there was a touch either.
Barnett again, and she She went from soft to super hard again. Back to serve is Hickson. Excuse me, that's number 7, Hutton. Slick will go in the middle to Kennedy, who's just had a great night.
Is she like 5 for 6 or 6 for 7? She's got to be.
She's got 7 kills now.
7 kills.
Schweigert back on. Back to serve is Gebert. Oh, check that. On comes number 4. Is that
freshman in the lineup?
Chappell?
Chappell. Yeah. She is, look for her over the next few years. She definitely is a basketball player and a volleyball player. And a little inexperienced, but she's just a great athlete. And so I think she's going to just take off.
More height.
Yeah.
As well.
Most definitely. From what I hear, good hard worker in the gym and just a great coachable attitude. So all the qualities you need to be a great player.
Garton will try it again. Oh, nice play by Martinez.
Oh.
But they'll call 4 contacts.
Garrett's trying to battle, though. They're trying to make it a match. That's all you can really ask for is if you're going to go down swinging, giving everything you got.
Garrett has 1 senior. And you know who that is. This young lady.
There she is right there.
Yeah. And this one's mishit out of bounds.
Meyer got a little underneath that one.
Yarian to serve for Garrett. In the middle. And there you go, the freshman with a kill. So a couple freshmen have got in here in the second set.
Yeah, definitely have some nice young talent coming up. It's always refreshing as a coach to be able to see some future contributors. Definitely getting some experience here in sectionals will be important for their development.
Set point here, Maxwell will serve. Hutton's pass goes to Yarian, now to Max Martinez. Wow, good short swing.
Oh, got a nice bounce off the ceiling.
And that goes, I don't know if it touched the blockers, but it went right over the blockers off the net. Kinley Smith with another kill, her 3rd.
And she is throwing everything she's got at those balls. So, yeah, if she finds a little hole or just an unformed block, a disciplined block, she is banging it through. She is listed at 5'6", but she is trying to play like she's a 6-footer. She's definitely trying to put the team on her back.
That miss hit by Kinley Smith goes out of bounds, and that will end set number 2. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you started for the 3rd set. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Club is a volleyball-first facility and home to Empowered's Volleyball Academy and Pro Beach Juniors. At Empowered, we focus on development and the process over outcome. And we believe our record-setting recruitment numbers, 24 athletes alone in our 2023 class, 100% college placement rate, and continued success at the highest levels by our alumni speak for themselves, confirming that Empowered is your best option for overall athlete development. This year, we have once again upgraded our club model, programming, and staff to keep us out in front as one of the country's leaders in total athlete development. Mind, body, and soul. But none of this would even be possible if God hadn't blessed us with a 90,000 square foot state-of-the-art volleyball and multi-sport facility that includes indoor turf, PSM weight training, 4 volleyball courts, and 5 indoor beach courts. Empowered is here to stay. So if you're looking for a long-term home and one you will never outgrow, we believe the choice is clear. Empowered is the most thorough and all-inclusive junior Olympic development program in the country.
Team Pineapple Volleyball Club was established in 1997 and has become synonymous with top-level volleyball in Northeast Indiana. Lloyd Ball is the owner and director at Team Pineapple, and he's also one of the coaches. Ball is a 4-time Olympian and a gold medalist at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Join the Pineapple family today. Go to their website, teampineapple.com, for all programming information. Team Pineapple trains at the brand new Ball Sports Academy. This facility has indoor volleyball courts, Parkview Sports Performance, Parkview Ortho Clinic, Olympic weight room, in-house massage therapy, and the state-of-the-art CET Cryo Spa for post-training therapy. Head north on Highway 69 towards Angola and come see how champions are made at the Ball Sports Academy.
Welcome back to the 3A sectional here at Leo. It is sectional 21 action underway here. Want to thank our sponsors once again tonight. Big Eyed Fish, Kelly Automotive Group, Tom Steel Tire, ProFed Credit Union, Ottenweller Contracting, Summit Volleyball, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, Jolly Law Firm, Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, the University of St. Francis, and, of course, Parkview Sports Medicine. Maxwell will serve first for Leo. Garrett needs this one to keep their season alive, Will.
Yeah, I'm sure Smith gave him, Coach Smith gave him a nice little pep talk here. Try to get him fired up to try to make one last little push. See if they can't try to keep it alive here.
We are underway in set number 3. The pass off the net to Martinez. She'll go to Yarian. And a chance now for Gebert. Good bump set. And another kill for Grayson Norris. So you got Garton with 7, Norris with 7, and Kennedy with 7.
Well, that's what you like to see.
Yes.
It's a nice, well-balanced offense. Everybody siding out at a high level. Definitely makes them tough to stop. Especially when you're trying to put a little game plan and trying to scout a team. It's easy when they only got 1 or 2, but yeah, they've got 3 or 4. You really can't. It's tough to put a little scouting report together to know who to really key in on to slow down.
That one, Barnett, is just a little bit hard on it. I know that's hard to believe that she would hit one really hard and out of bounds, but she did. And we're tied up at 1 apiece. Yarian to serve. I don't know if I've ever seen her take anything off a ball. So other than that one serve.
Only in an emergency, I think.
Yeah.
She absolutely has to.
Good swing again.
Grayson's swinging well as well.
What grade? She's a senior. She's going to go play at Bethel. There's another young lady from around here just signed with Bethel. Now, for the life of me, I can't think of who it is.
Oh, I feel like I can picture.
From Carroll. Somebody from Carroll. Is it Paige France, the libero? A blonde, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I saw it on social media. I can picture the announcement, but yeah, I can't remember who it was.
So Bethel sucking up a lot of good talent from around here.
Yeah, no, they've done a good job over there at Bethel. Oh,
that'll knock the wind right out of you right there.
Garton a little upset with Emma for missing a couple serves, so
yeah.
Took a chance to blast her in the back with her own serve there.
Man.
I would like to be able to say I've never done that before, but I've actually hit a teammate or two in my time. If you watch the men's game, you'll actually see the blockers standing with their hands on their head, trying to block their head.
Yeah, Paige France, that's what I said. She's the one. She's the libero from Angola.
Yeah, that's who it is going up there to Bethel.
She's a good defensive player, too. Jeez.
Yeah, Bethel does a great job of recruiting, and they're usually at the top of their conference and the NAIA every year. So yeah, I expect them to continue to be a powerhouse and getting Norris and France in there. That'll be continue to keep them up there at the top.
Yeah, and I remember when Franz was a youngster on that team up there, and boy, she's developed into a high-level defensive player.
Yeah, she definitely has. Oh, Smith.
That one will go long and out of bounds, and a quick 4-point lead now for Leo. Merrill will come on. She'll replace Barnett. Be careful. She's giving high fives running down there. Everybody kind of, you notice how they kind of move their hand as she's come by. Yeah, did you see that, Lindley? They're like, nope. Martinez again, right down the middle. Good high set. And there's Brooke Merrill with her first kill. Now, if you're going to tell me she's only 5'10", she looks
Merrill?
taller than that too.
I was going to say
Merrill, the young lady that just got that kill.
Yeah, I feel like we got some coaches that are pretty humble over here.
Yeah.
They're usually, you're so used to basketball and every other sport, they're giving them 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
Where I think in volleyball, they're taking a couple inches away.
Like Charles Barkley, they always said he was 6'8", and he couldn't be 6'5" at any point during his career in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's too busy making Subway commercials now. So. Yep. Well, boys and girls, if you're just joining us here, for those of you that are watching here this match and you're anticipating us just staying on this feed, we will eventually have to shut this feed off when this match ends, and then we will have to load up our next match here, and you'll have to go catch us once again on ihsatv.org to catch our second matchup here this evening at Leo. Coming up on Saturday, we have 2 matches. Actually, we'll have 3 eventually. We'll have our 11 o'clock match. That will be Angola, and they will take on Heritage at 11. And the winner of this match and the winner of Concordia and DeWanger, they will play at about 12:30 here at Toledo. And I love it this year. They've made the championship game at 6 o'clock, not at 7.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier. It's nice.
I was going to say, it seems to be the trend, even at the college level. I've seen that they're starting to move games up to 6, which seems to be pretty nice for families, especially if you're traveling, get home a little earlier.
And you know, Angola, if they are fortunate enough to get there, they've got an hour drive about an hour back home. So, and Heritage doesn't have a short drive if they get there. Right. So, yeah, it'll be a tough one.
Yeah, definitely haven't heard any complaints about playing earlier.
Oh, and that was Brooke Merrill.
Yeah, they definitely need. She's somebody that's got the size. If she can put it all together, she can definitely be a contributor over the next couple of years for Leo. Slowly working her way into the lineup.
Tackett again with another good serve. Hey, they're going to call that one.
Is that the first double tonight?
Yeah. So when we had Angola and Carroll last Thursday, that was our final regular season match of the season. In that match, we had 2 double contacts and 1 in the net. That's it.
Really?
Talk about a clean match.
Yeah, and they are actually, a lot of times, they've been going back and forth at the international level and even college with how much they're calling. And if it's not a competitive advantage, it's an athletic play,
yeah,
it's on your side, they're letting some more plays go. But if it is the setter and it is, a really bad chuck, they are definitely still calling it. But definitely, I agree. If a fan, you don't want to see a bunch of little ticky-tack calls.
Yeah.
It's pretty subjective. And then you have referees that are calling it at every end of the spectrum. Ones are really tight, and then others are letting everything go. And so it's really hard to have that consistency and so subjective. Looks like Leo is getting a little roll here. Let's see if Garrett can pull it together.
Passing off right now for Garrett here in this set. They'll try the middle again. Couldn't get much on it. They'll try Norris again. Why not? Martinez, the lefty.
Nice set.
Good dig by Smith. This is the longest rally by far.
No.
Ooh, Kennedy, I think that's the first one she's missed all night.
Yeah, it looked like she overran the setter and got a little too tight, so that ball was behind her. Is that her first air tonight?
I think so. That's it. She's going to have to walk home.
Right. That is unacceptable.
Yep. Oh, just a bit short on that is Martinez. Tomorrow night we get college volleyball back here on Summit City Sports. Indiana Tech will be at home tomorrow night.
They've been having a great season too with their new coach.
Yeah, Coach Fishman's really got them playing well.
Yeah.
Injuries have been a little bit of a problem here the last 2 weeks for the squad, but they're still playing pretty well.
Yeah, they look to see them get back to the national powerhouse they used to be.
Absolutely. Norris again, and she's got 10 kills.
Yeah, those sets are a little behind the 10-foot line, and so it's a little behind her, but she is doing a great job of still swinging high and deep and still, better in the ball, and that's all you can ask for as a hitter.
Indiana Tech going to have a men's outdoor beach team this year.
Yeah, they are trying to be at the forefront of the men's beach game. It's a big movement right now, and actually they had a tournament against Weber International, who's had beach for a couple years down in Florida, and they actually did one last year, and then they're going to have one this weekend, I believe, or next weekend. They're going to have one actually over at Empowered, over at our beach courts there.
Nice.
So, yeah, Shondell is doing a great job with that men's program, the indoor, and then now, helping grow the men's beach game. So, yeah, look for a lot of colleges to start adding beach, because it's a great sport, but it's actually pretty cheap to be able to start. Not a lot of expenses with uniforms and different stuff. So
yeah.
See that, and it's one of the most popular sports when it comes to the Olympics. So girls beach is still one of the fastest growing sports in the country, and then yeah, look for the men's side as well. Leo bench getting excited for freshmen coming in.
Yeah, Chappell back on. Ostermeyer as well.
Good pass.
Oh, ooh, good dig.
Uh-oh. I think Maxwell forgot she was sitting there for a second. She was just getting down from blocking. Trying to get her another block here.
That'll be Hutton back there serving now for Garrett. They trail by 10.
Nice deep serve.
Well, she has been hot from that right side out of the back row.
Yeah. I was going to say, look, continuing on now through the tournament, yeah, look for them to set her front row, back row.
Yeah.
Any chance they can get. Because she is a legit probably 6 foot, 6'1", but also has some long arms and probably the reach of maybe a 6'2", 6'3" kid. So when she contacts that ball high, she is tough to stop.
Smith with a good pass to Martinez. They'll try Bergman. Good dig there by Gebert. Back to Norris, and Mix with a nice dig. And again, Grayson Norris with a kill.
Yeah, that's where the size sometimes, being only 5'6" with Smith, she can hang and bang with anybody, but when it comes to blocking, you can only get up so high a lot of times when you're a little undersized, and that makes it tough to be able to block against a big hitter.
Another good pass by Smith. He'll try Bergman. That time she took a big swing.
Yeah, there you go. That last ball, she took some off of it. It's good to see her swing on this one.
That'll bring on the slick for Maxwell. Back to service, Yarian. They'll try Ostermeyer. Bergman again. And that goes off of Martinez and out of bounds. 13 kills now for Grayson Norris. And more subs.
How many kills does Norris have now?
13.
13. I think she's trying to get that player of the game. She saw Kennedy trying to get it.
Yes.
She just went to a whole nother level.
She said, hey, Coach Robbins, can you keep that Kennedy girl out of the game for the rest of the night?
Right.
I want to win one of these Player of the Match awards. Yeah. A freshman with a good serve, good pass. To Smith, and she's blocked.
Oh, covers herself, though. Oh, yeah. I thought they were going to let it ride there for a second, but yeah, late whistle, but the right call. Definitely a double.
Well, we know our next match is going to be Dwenger and Concordia. Thank goodness. One's in white, one's in black tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we had shenanigans the last time those two teams played each other. I'll tell you about it after this play.
I can only imagine with those two teams. Oh.
Kinley with another good swing, and it goes out of bounds off the blocker. So Coach Current got engaged.
Oh, did she?
Yes, she got engaged. Well, the Concordia team found out about the engagement. and they all presented her a ring pop when they announced each one of their names. So she stood at half court, and they all came over and proposed to Coach Current.
Oh, geez.
So she got 18 ring pops.
Wow. That's a big swing by Norris.
Tackett will come back in to serve.
So the question is, did she keep all those ring pops, and is she going to eat them all?
I don't know. They all were on the score table when it was all said and done. So maybe Bev Ranking took some of them home. I don't know. She was sitting there. But, yeah, 18 of them were given to Coach Current. Her and Coach Trish Miller, very good friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe she actually coached with her in club this last year. And Current was a heck of a player at her time there at Dwenger.
She was.
And remember, that was actually Ashley's first few years of coaching high school. So I remember watching Ash coach against her. Oh, Kennedy showing a little finesse over there.
Her 8th kill. Coach Current's dad and her 2 uncles lived about 10 houses from me.
Oh, growing up.
Growing up. So I grew up with her dad and uncles, and that neighborhood was pretty much run by boys. There were like 2 girls out of like 40 boys that were in our neighborhood. So
I bet that made for some nice little football games, basketball games in the neighborhood growing up.
Yeah, there may have been a fight or two.
I'm sure.
And a good save by Martinez, but it's not going to get back over the net.
Good hustle, though.
And now Leo just 2 points away from taking this match and advancing to the second semifinal on Saturday, and that is number 44 in their serving. Is that Morgan Gabbard?
Yes, it is.
So everybody has played tonight for Leo.
Nice dig. Oh, Kennedy.
Ouch. That one's going to hurt. And we are at match point. Wow.
Oh.
And that one goes long, and that keeps Garrett alive here in set number 3. Martinez will serve.
One of the cardinal sins of volleyball. Never miss a serve on game point.
Yes.
But when you're up by 15, I guess it's not quite as serious. Oh. I think Weaver was worried about the bench over there. He still had about 5 feet.
And that is Hickson out of the middle with the kill. And Garrett's still alive.
You know, not having their best game tonight, but you just got to love they're fighting all the way down to the end.
And
that's all you can ask for.
That'll do it right there, Will. That ball goes out of bounds, and that will end the season for Garrett. And Leo will advance now to the second semifinal on a Saturday here at Leo. Give me just a second here. We'll give you some unofficial stats. We'll name our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the match. For Garrett, they will end the season 9-20 overall. Kinley Smith with 5 kills, Bergman with 2, 1 from Yarian, 3 from Hickson, and 3 kills from Martinez to go along with the block. Coach Taylor Smith, she'll have her team back ready to go next year. That's a young team. They'll come back ready to go a year from now.
I was going to say, she's she was the next level player. She understands what it takes to win. So expect her to continue to develop that program and them to be a powerhouse in the future. Definitely some good athletes always coming out of Garrett. So yeah, I can see them bouncing back next year.
For Leo now, they'll improve to 20-9 overall. Brooke Merrill with a block and 2 kills. Chappell with a kill. Gebert with a kill tonight and 2 aces. Keela Garton with 7 kills, 2 aces. It was Barnett with 2 kills. Emmy Kennedy had a great night with 9 kills. Schweigert with 2 kills. And tonight's Parkview Sports Medicine player of the match has to be Grayson Norris with those 14 kills and 3 blocks. She also played very good defense tonight for Coach Ashley Robbins.
Yeah, she definitely stepped up and, it got going and was tough to stop. And I think you got to go honorable mention, though, Emmy Kennedy over there.
No doubt. It's not without a doubt.
She definitely stepped up and had just a well-balanced offense tonight out of Leo. And if they can keep that going throughout the tournament, I definitely think they could be, as you predicted, they could be the team that maybe pulls off an upset.
I agree.
So, yeah, definitely got some exciting matches to come, and especially this next one coming up with Dwenger and Concordia. I expect this to be a knockdown, drag-out fight all the way to the end here.
Absolutely. Now, for those of you watching right now on this feed that says Leo and Garrett, we will actually drop this broadcast. You'll have to go back to ihsatv.org and find the Concordia and Bishop Dwenger match. That'll do it for our first match here this evening at the Leo. It is Leo in straight sets over Garrett. And we will see you in about 10 minutes right here at Leo High School. You're watching Indiana High School Volleyball on SummitCitySports.com.